Mkleo is back, baby. I've literally said in a video earlier this year that Leo's playing some of the best that I've ever seen, if not the best I've ever seen him play, and it didn't turn into a Supermajor win yet. But he did win at Smash Factor X3, his home country of Mexico, and he was able to take down in a very Leo-esque run. He lost before top 8 to Gluttony. He made a 9th, 7th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and then 2 sets of grand finals, so a 7-set losers run, which isn't like the craziest thing he's ever done, but it's still quite a good losers run with a bunch of people that are either very difficult for him, back and forth for him, or who have even the edge versus him. So today we're going to be covering, of course, his losers run in Smash Factor X3. We're going to be watching 2 of his sets. First off, versus Light, because Leo versus Light sets are incredibly fun overall. They're some of my favorite sets to watch in the entire game. And of course, we're going to be watching Grand Final Set 2 versus Syski, because Syski deserves another set to watch of him, and we can also literally compare it to all the good stuff I was saying in my previous video about Syski's run. If you haven't checked that out, you can do it so up above in the corner. But yeah, let's get into it. So for some reason, this set starts like 15 seconds into it. They were showing the highlights of the shoe tone tweak set, and then we get 15 seconds in. So that's just the beginning of the set. Don't yell at me that I didn't show the very beginning. But yeah, Light versus Leo, one of my favorite rivalries. I do think overall Leo does win the majority of these, but they are still so fun to watch, largely because if it's a Leo win, like if it's a Light win, Light sets are very fun to watch overall. If it's a Leo win, it's because he's edge guarding and he's advantage stating super well. So, dude, if Leo, I was gonna say if Leo learned how to footstool gun, he would win Supermajors, but he literally did win the Supermajor, so you can't really complain about that too hard. Yeah, Light playing super well right now, of course. Gets those back airs into the momentum there. Sorry, I didn't mean to watch 2 sets that Light lost. I actually didn't know who Leo beat, and when I looked it up, I was like, yeah, I have to watch the Light set. So apologies to Light. It's not on purpose, I promise. Oh, double gun. Gonna have the double jump. There's the tech. There's the bullet storm again. Gun into, yeah, just expected a back air there for Leo. This is a beautiful gun because at this point you're expecting a back air, so Light's ready to tech, and instead of doing the option select, he just ends up air dodging, trying to tech the back air. And so that is a no lead for Leo, and the immediate Rebels guard between stocks. You know he's feeling himself when he goes for in between stock Rebels guards. Light opting for a little bit less damage, a little bit more position, gets the Nair jab mix up, so we do have, ooh, oh, that up B didn't work, that's unfortunate for Light. Ow, he's gonna take 28 for it, and air dodge, ooh, he has no resources. Yeah, has to go high, but forward smash, it's literally gonna even up the game because his up B just decided not to work. That sucks for Light, that's literally gonna be the game. Dude, he's the entire stock. That's so unlucky. That's so unfortunate. He literally lost that entire stock because up B decided not to work on the 2-frame and then actually hit him because of the fact, like actually what happened there, because I can go back to it. What actually happened here is the fact that Joker's 2-frame is really weird after his Arsene up B, which I believe is what hit, or what it hit. So like it goes really far to the right, and I know that from just like other things like whatchamacallit, like Me Sword Fighter Downer is really weird with it, so it pops him so far to the left that he kind of, or like Nest down smash also, like look how far it ends up going, so the fire just ends up not hitting, and he literally loses the entire stock to it. That is so tragic. I feel for Light there, because if he loses this game, I don't know the set counter, like who wins, but based off the fact that it's a 10-minute, 44-second set, I'm assuming he loses this game, and that's literally going to be the reason why. Like, at that level, I do feel for the Fox players because they're like, yeah, I lost because of some stupid thing, and everyone's like, oh, Fox is so broken, which I'm one of those people. I think Fox is broken. But, like, that's actually so unfortunate. He literally lost his entire stock because a weird 2-frame, which, like, hey, I guess no, the 2-frame, oh, gets the tech in place, down throw forward air, side B just to make him go low, there's more guns. Down air tried to 2-frame, gets the neutral get up. Leo's edge trapping has been so good. Like, it's been really refined in 2026, in my opinion. It's been so good. Light finally getting back into neutral, but then trying not to overextend, so he gets naired in the drift back there by Leo, so it's rough. Nair back air is going to get the kill. Nice confirm by Light, and we do have even stocks, but still 60% is a lot, and you know you have to deal with at least one Arsene. This is going to be the Arsene pop here. Mashing counter, might as well. Frame 4, really good option there. And air dodge is just going to get punished anyway, so you might as well go for the counter. There, no back air. I lied, the back air hits the neutral get up, and that is going to be the kill. Again, Light kind of losing that game because the up B didn't 2-frame correctly. Like a 2-frame, but then the like full up B didn't hit. So that's unfortunate, but as a Leo fan, we take those. Yeah, Light trying to get those hits on the, ooh, nice. I love that down tilt back air up smash. It is such a clean confirm. A lot of damage. Nice double jump there by Leo. You don't want to tech there because you will just get up aired by Fox. Ooh, reads the spot dodge there. Bullet storm not going to work. Probably side B's in the middle of it, or the invincible 2-frame. Who's to say? Gonna be a nice grab, down throw, back air, F tilt, trying to hit the 2-frame, down throw into back air. Those grabs in the corner are so rough. When you get hit by that by Leo, you're just, you know you're dead. And then he ended up dying because the counter on the up B, so powerful. And that is going to be first stock yet again for Mkleo. Down throw, forward air. Trying to get the air dodge, but it actually put Light on ledge, so he wasn't able to get out of that. That's going to be a punish with the forward smash. I think that was a misinput. You see Light looked a little confused. Super fast trump by Leo. I've never seen Leo trump that fast, I don't think. So, yep, that's going to be a grab on the up tilt. Up tilt is is punishable there. Light's recognition here that he was going to get bulleted was so good. He goes for this up B and holds forward, and I guess he's just mashing B as this happens so that if he does get hit by gun, which he did, he immediately side Bs. I think Leo could have maybe punished this with an immediate fair, but like, I don't think you're ready for that. You're expecting someone to like react to the fact that they got hit. It's a weird option select that most characters don't have, but Fox does, of just like up B, hold forward, mash B. Not what I expected there. Gun making it a little bit annoying for Light. Almost read that tech in place. Kind of did read the tech in place, was just a little off. There's the up smash on super hard calling on these full hops. Again, kind of like what we saw with Syski going for these full hop forward airs. You know, now it's Leo's turn to kind of punish that, so. Double jump out, yep. Leo playing really solid disadvantage. He's not making any silly decisions, in my opinion, disadvantage of, like, sometimes top players are just like, oh, what a shine! It killed! Oh my god. I mean, Leo could have recovered a little bit earlier, but it would have been uncomfortable too, and he felt like he would have gotten edge guard, so he tried to wait just a little bit longer. That was so dumb. Why'd that work? Why was he still able to jab lock there? That's crazy. Forward air didn't even connect. Whatever, man. It's gonna be even stocks, 8% down, not too bad. Light didn't even react to that. That's how you know that he's traumatized from Fox stuff, of just like, yeah, it happens. Tech chase. Oh, and gets the rapid jab. Very smart. Added time and damage to get rid of that Arsene meter. And Arsene already about half gone, but is it enough? Tried to get the tech chase with the side B, but barely mistimed it. Oh, the back air coming out. He can't go for up B there because you just get countered and die. Misses the tech chase as well. Not a tech chase there. Nice empty jump. I love that by Light. So scary. His pressure's so good. But is it going to come into a game, or is Leo going to have it? He just doesn't make it back. He up B too low. Expected maybe a little bit higher. And once you hit input that up B, you just know you've lost. And that is going to be a 2-0 for Leo. A couple of unfortunate things for Light in this set. And he's down 0-2 for barely actual reasons, which kind of sucks. That is the plight of a Fox main. You get to be super broken, but you also die to some silly stuff. And you can literally see Light talk to himself, being like, hey, like, I'm doing so many things right. I just have to be slightly more careful in these weird situations. Like, even like the forward air not even fully connecting and it just like working out for Leo that he was able to get like the jab lock in that second stock. That was kind of crazy. The up B, of course, game 1 and game 2, just so rough. But Light, not really deterred. He's still playing super well, up about 50%, which granted now Arsene is the thing. So is he going to take the damage? Yes, he will. Up throw. Oh, he could have got the downer up smash. Oh, could get it again. Dude, Leo's so good. Oh, it didn't kill. Okay, but still, damn, like, this momentum for Leo. Leo's, like, really, I feel like sometimes players go for, like, just safe, calculated damage, whereas Leo, like, I feel like that's one of the reasons why Leo's Joker was doing a little worse for a while, is because he was like, well, I'm going to go for safe, calculated damage in a game where, like, a lot of characters can do better slow, safe, calculated damage. That's what he does with Aegis a lot of times, but I feel like with Joker, at least from this set, he's going for, like, reads. He's going for, like, hey, you're going to roll here, you're going to do this, and he's just, like, playing on people habits, which you can kind of go one of two ways, right? You either go, I'm going to abuse the player habits, or I'm going to play, like, safe and try to, like, character versus character this, and Leo is trying to, like, Leo is trying to beat Light as Light. He doesn't care about Joker versus Fox. He's just saying, hey, you're gonna roll, you're gonna spot dodge, I'm gonna hit it. Oh, hits the roll. I thought Light was gonna try to up smash there and it was gonna get stuffed out, but no, ends up just going for the roll and gets beat with that back air. Up throw. Up air, not gonna hit the platform, so, or like not gonna land on the platform, so I'm not gonna be able to get an EU extension after that, but still 25%. And 100% is high percent, but unless Light literally gets an up smash confirm, he's still quite a bit away from dying to literally anything else. Or like a ledge trap forward smash or something. Missed the auto cancel. Is Light standing up, or did the camera just zoom into him? Okay, he's still standing. Or sitting, rather. It's the grab mix-up. That's gonna hit the shield. Damage for Leo. Reads the air dodge. Imagine if he goes for up air drag down there. That would have been insane. Bullet storm to get down. Back air. Yeah, Light just can't close out this stock. I think he's a little too low again. That one he made? Okay, sure. Uh-oh, Rebel's Guard. Arsene's back. He needs to get this kill now or to disengage, but Light trying to be really aggressive here. Not going to be a punish. That's going to be the stock. No, it's not. The Nair going to shield poke. Still has so much arson. This is so bad for Light, dude. He just hasn't been able to get a kill because Fox, unless he gets... Oh, he was able to tech that at 156? That's crazy. Mkleo just walking away. Hey, now you... Oh, didn't even kill. Man. Finally, Light gets a kill. Jesus. I mean, again, that's what I literally said. If you don't get an up smash, like, you don't have a good kill option there. Mkleo trying to stay on stage, does not want to lose the stage position to a character like Fox McCloud. Try to get the footstool gun, but it's really difficult. Gets hit out of double jumping. Oh, Light, nice grab there. Pressure. 55% arson has popped, but that means that so many things are going to kill for Leo, just not across the entire stage. F-tilt? Yeah, there we see it. F-tilt across stage, almost getting a kill. Syski is going to hit. No double jump, I don't think, from Light, so this is a scary position. Up air, shield pokes. It seems like you see Light saying, hey, I was holding shield. Let's look. Yeah, he was. Sure, man. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. That's unfortunate for Light. I mean, shield pokes do happen a lot in this game in silly ways, but that is still a full arson. So this is going to be big damage here. Gets the up air, lands on the platform. That's going to be 60% because he missed a rapid jab. It looks good when you get it right, but when you get it wrong, damn, does Leo and just Joker do so much damage back here in the corner. He's dead. That's a 3-0 for Leo. Super dominant in that game at the very least. A little lucky in games 1 and 2. Light's just like, damn, I had like 3 unfortunate things happen to me, and I lost 3-0. He was playing really well overall, but Leo just said, hey, I'm Mkleo. I'm getting field power bonus being in Mexico, and he's able to win that. And then he beats Spargo in losers finals. And so now we have Leo versus Syski in grand finals, where he wins set 1. So let's go to set 2. So set 1 was a 3-0 for Mkleo. So Syski at this point had lost 3 different sets to Mkleo this week, and he lost the 2 sets at pre-factor and only lost to Mkleo. So it's gotta be disheartening to just be like, man, if I literally fight anyone other than Leo, I probably win here, and then Leo's the one that makes it back. That's a little bit rough. Okay, the SDI up going to make it a little bit more difficult to get the full combo, which is why the down air does not connect. Down air into jab, not holding shield there. I want to like just notice the differences between the Aegis, because obviously we had the Joker last set that we watched just now, and then now we have the Aegis. But we also saw the Spargo Aegis against Syski, so I'm very curious as to what Leo does differently in these games. Okay, runs into the bomb. Ledge trapping. Active spot dodge. I mean, Leo does very much actively try to foresight like all the time. He also does so when we fight, when he's like Aegis versus Pikachu, but the up tilt on the jump there is going to hit. Punishes, down tilt into side B, doesn't go for the vertical, just sending Syski off stage. Maybe that's a big thing, is he actually goes for horizontal hits instead of vertical hits. Because like vertical hits are in theory better for Samus, or against Samus, but maybe it just doesn't work out. Okay, avoids the charge shot, nice stuff. There's going to be a side B, no footstool, a little bit high percent, and now Syski is going to make it back to the stage for free. Tried to read a spot dodge, but not going to work. Rolling aggressively into Syski. I did notice that was really good when Shiny Mark did it to Syski a while ago, and I was like, how the fuck did you win that matchup? So something to look out for is aggressive rolls. Up smash? No. Samus also a character similar to that Syski versus Spargo stuff that we talked about. You know, Samus does get some of those benefits from pancaking. Down tilt up B, or up air, sorry. But still, Syski up a lot of damage. I think this is pretty good. Misses the ledge trap. That's going to be a stock. Yep, that's going to be an aggressive forward air. Is going to get punished for it, so that is first stock for Leo. But still, 67%. That's not 6-7. That's not going to be that bad for Syski. He's still kind of chilling with this amount of lead. Battlefield also an interesting choice. I don't think we saw Syski go to the stage at all in the 2 sets we watched, so maybe that is part of it. Is just like, oh, the stages matter. Down throw. Leo ledge trapping, just so good recently. It's been so rough. Nice use of the top plat for Syski. Okay, up being a little bit aggressively. We saw that Spargo mostly went to Pyro when it came to getting these recoveries. So maybe as well just letting it be Mythra to recover with, because you know you have, oh, nice bomb, nice reaction there to see the bomb hit into that charge shot. But maybe just like having that scoop hitbox of the Mythra up B, even if it is a little bit more punishable, is also a little bit more liable, or sorry, like more oftentimes you will actually get a good sweep out of that. Down throw. Too much rage, so that's not going to connect. Forward air, that should be the stock. Yeah, Syski tried to run off the platform, bad DI, and that is going to be only 25% lead. Not that bad. I mean, the last stock, it was like 50, so. That's the air dodge we talked about in the Syski game, so he is reacting better. Bombs away. Charge shot, forward smash, not going to hit. That's huge. It does reverse the position, so now Leo swaps to Mithra and gets a dash attack. Yeah, and these SDI ups from Leo have been really good at not getting that final hit of forward air for Syski. Good spacing there, not going to be anything huge, but solid advantage. And now we have him off stage. What do we get? Nice jump there by Syski. He's playing real evasive in a good way. Dash attack, punishing dash attack. Syski still, like, overall has like pretty good control of this game, but the advantage stay from Leo now. Good grab. Willing to go for it. Forward throw dash attack still comboing that percent. Oh, what a commitment! And the down tilt up air. Dude, I swear to God, Leo's down tilt up airs work so much better than every other fucking Aegis player, and I don't understand why. I don't know what he does different, and you can literally see Leo go, let's go! He got hit at 82 on Battlefield! The cross-up, dude, he's insane! Like, I don't even blame Syski for going for that get-up attack, because no other Aegis is gonna kill you there. None. We do see Syski counterpick to FD. So again, this is kind of what I'm talking about, is like, we saw Spargo counterpick this stage against Syski in Winners Finals, and you see Syski having to counterpick here against Leo. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, FD is a pretty good stage for Samus, unless you are like, unless you have like a reflector or something to nullify charge shot, which, like, I would not say Foresight is one of those options, because like, it's not good enough. You can't react. Oh, 50% Samus damage, baby. Nice ledge hop air dodge, so good for Leo, but now he's getting grabbed. Tried to bait an air dodge, but didn't work, and the spacing there is going to work out for Leo. Spot dodge instead of going for up B, but gets the up B anyway, so let's pretend those couple of other interactions did not happen. There's the punishing the full hop forward air. So important against Samus is punishing that full hop forward air. Slingshot, baby. Grab into up tilt. That was not true punished, but still was able to read what Syski was going to do after Leo. Just also, like, seems like, I mean, Leo goes to Europe a lot, so like, he has played Syski a lot across all his characters, so he also probably has a player read on Syski pretty well, pretty effectively. Nice, gets the aggressive forward air there with that side B, and the up tilt, so good by Leo. What a find. That move is broken, and now he has the stock lead. Messes up his RAR. That was supposed to be a back air into up B, but instead still has the advantage, so not that bad. Does get forwarded across the stage, though. Also, sorry for the bit rate here. It's FD in this game. It's going to look weird. I apologize. Nice. Ooh, gets the neutral, or sorry, the tech in with that super missile. I love Syski's use of super missile. It is something I definitely don't do when I play Samus. I think that move sucks overall, and I don't, like, I understand how they use it, but I don't, like, see it when I'm playing the character. Misses the grab there. You see Syski reel back in his chair because he ends up getting hit for it. Oh, baits the neutral get up, but not fast enough on the punish. Oh, baits. Oh, he's dead? Almost dead at 52. Beautiful air dodge read and subsequent punish. Leo's movement is just so on point right now. 2 games away from winning the entire tournament. Footstool as well. Is he dead? No, he had a double jump. I didn't think he had a double jump. Oh, unfortunate. It was a little slow on the dude, so close. A little bit slow on the forward air, so instead of getting the air to air, he just gets hit out of it, has to air dodge there, and then the neutral get up, or sorry, the get up attack barely whiffs here. Kind of crazy. I think, did Leo dash? Yeah, he does an Aegis dash, but he flicks the stick so gently. If you hold the stick or not actually determines how far you you dash, and the fact that he didn't dash close enough to get hit by that is kind of crazy, and now you see Syski kind of panicking. He's getting hit a lot. He's getting really frustrated. I mean, again, he also lost 3 straight games already, and it's really hard to recenter yourself when you've lost 4 straight games to someone, so I don't blame him at all. Oh, that's going to be a 4-set as well. Yeah, looking pissed. This is looking like, hey, remember, the matchups are like bad in theory. No double jump, so I think Leo's dead. Yeah, he is. But yeah, Leo's just choosing so many right options, covering the space in a really nice way. He's just a little bit better at covering some of the things that Spargo wasn't. And again, I think the stages are playing a massive role right now. Because again, you have FD as Aegis, which is, of course, like, Aegis is by far the best sortie on this stage. And then just Leo's option coverage with these air dodge has been so good. Spargo missed a lot of those air dodge punishes and like the uppy punishes. Leo's not missing them at all. He's just a little bit better at covering the floaty options. Spargo really good at covering the fast volley options, but Leo just doesn't care, and he says, hey, I'll cover literally everything. 121, still gets the connect, like still connects, still gets the kill, and you see how frustrated Syski is. He has to get a hydration break all of the World Cup because damn, it's looking rough for him right now. Yeah, we also see the bans coming out for Leo. It's Battlefield, Smashville, and Small Battlefield. So again, we did see a lot of Small Battlefield in PS2 for Syski in his video, so I'm sure that not having Small Battlefield here, a little bit less comfortable for Syski. And also, he banned Battlefield even though he was there game 1, so I guess it's like, you know, just that was the best option of the 3 neutrals that he had, so I don't know. Syski definitely has to recenter because, like, it's not even the fact that Leo's kind of bodying him, which I would say the games are pretty close, but after losing 3 straight games in, of course, set 1 of Grand Finals, into being down 1 game and then starting to lose, like, the grip on that second game, I can 100% understand being, like, super frustrated. So he's just gotta lock in, bro. You just gotta lock in. Gets the full hop reads. Like, Leo's doing a really good job of just, like, avoiding grabs. Honestly, you can see how frustrated Syski is at going for these grabs and whiffing. Oh, he does make this back, right? If that up B hit, I don't know if he actually made it back. That's crazy. Punish? No, doesn't get anything. Does not go for the true punish up B there. Misses the grab again. Down tilt nair. Leo not wanting to stale the up air because he knows those kill percents. Has to shield that final hit because it is bigger. Nice dash attack by Leo hitting through the bomb, but it is not going to get the kill yet. And I like that Leo here goes for the up B off stage, knowing that Syski doesn't have an air dodge. He is able to bomb around it, but I still do like that option a lot from Syski. Or sorry, from Leo, just be like, hey, you don't have an air dodge, I'm gonna, you know, force you to like move around different. Either way, very close game here. Goes for, oh, the down tilt up smash is gonna connect. That's a good character, folks. Syski trying to go for those jump reads with the up tilt because it will super omega kill there, but right now trying to just stop the bleeding of Syski, but he hasn't really been able to so far this whole set. I don't know what the set count is of this set, so I don't know if Syski wins this game. Nice full hop read, getting a couple of the reads now. You know, he has a little bit better of a feel on how Leo is moving for sure. Punish here, just waits for the fall, like the slow falling nature, or the floating nature of Samus and Dark Samus, but they're the same thing. So he's just really good at cover. Leo's been covering this so well. Like, you can literally, that's the biggest difference in my opinion, is Spargo was kind of missing a lot of these punishes where Leo's getting like huge, massive, like not massive, but like he's consistently getting these punishes. He's very rarely missing his opportunity for a punish against Syski, whereas Spargo, you definitely saw him hesitating. You definitely saw him doubt what was happening. And Leo getting a lot of percent right now, 106 to 52. That is a solid lead. Granted, Syski can easily come back from this, right? He does, of course, just have the ledge trapping, charge shot. Like, his character's very strong. They're gonna work out. Try to get the neutral get up on the down with the down smash, but not gonna work out there. Ooh, forward air. Leo does get a little bit of good position here. That's a punish? No, doesn't know that he had enough time, and also he missed a couple of times by accident because of the low profiling nature. That's going to be a whiffed grab yet again, but not the stock. Sam is heavy, but still, like, the grabs have really been, like, they've fortunately or unfortunately been both working and not working for Syski, so he has a lot of reason to go for these grabs because they're working enough, but they are not working in the most key moments that he needs them to work, again, unlike Spargo, who we saw in the last video. Which again, I just watched like right before I started recording this. Like, I have not edited the other video yet, so I'm very fresh on it. I did that on purpose because I knew that Leo went E just because I saw the clip of him winning. Okay, nice ledge trap there, gets the up air. Border gonna bait the air dodge, but nothing too big right now. Double back air for Leo. You see him not air dodging there. Ow, so much damage. I did so much damage. I did 35. Jesus Christ, so much. And now Leo's off stage, bad position here. Has the ledge trap. There's the charge shot for about 25 more percent. So many things are going to kill here now. You do have grab, you have charge shot, you have forward air. So many things will kill. I like that attempt. Oh, down to up air. Oh, Leo pops off, but it doesn't get the kill because it doesn't cross up this time. Syski needs a way to close out this game. Leo's so close to winning. Uh-oh. Yeah, using these bombs, getting a lot of damage. That should be the charge shot. No, gets the dash attack, hitting that. Syski, frustrated, pops off, being like, I can do it! I can still win! And that is going to be Game 3 victory for him, but Leo still up 2-1. And yeah, look at how different this is, right? You do see Town and City, which we saw Syski beat Light on. And we also saw PS2, which I believe was featured in both of the sets that we saw of Syski winning, and Hollow Bastion as well. So literally, these are all stages we've seen Syski win on. And Syski had to ban them because he's just not comfortable fighting Leo on those stages, which is so interesting. So now we are going to the Game 4 of Small Battlefield, which is actually a stage that Leo banned. So it's interesting to see that he would go here. Obviously the stage bans have a factor in that, but it's definitely interesting, right? Granted, it was the third ban, so it was the least like obvious ban, because obviously if you're banning in order, it's like, hey, the worst stage, the second worst stage, and then think, the third worst stage. And now the grabs are working out. Oh, barely off on that down throw back air. That could have been huge. That could have been a potential edge trap situation, but instead Leo gets around it, and now we're fighting neutral. Yep, there's the charge shot on the landing. Zaire gonna have to go for these. Oh, wow, he got around the bomb too. Crazy. Yeah, the grab not working there, so Ford are gonna come out for Leo. The ledge trapping so scary. Dude, he just up Bs and it works. Whoa! He just expected a nair, and that was a crazy call up for Syski. I feel like he does not do that often. Yeah, he's going for more pivot grabs. He's expecting Leo to try to get to him as fast as possible. Again, partially influenced by the fact that Spargo is definitely a high APM, I want to get to you as fast as possible type of player, whereas Leo, having to play Lucina and Marth, you have to change up your fall speeds constantly. Even with Joker, you have to do that even to some a little bit less of an amount compared to Marth and Lucina, but Leo is so good at altering his fall timings and altering his fall speeds, waiting for the option that is committal, and that is the grab for Samus. Down tilt up air, almost getting a kill at 98, dude. Leo's so... Why is he so much better at that combo than everyone? I don't understand. And that forwarder is going to connect, does connect properly too across the platforms. That is going to be Syski with the stock lead. Charge shot is online, full charge shot, that's like 30%. Doesn't go for the air dodge read, no double jump. Oh, misses the tech. Unfortunate miss of the tech in place, but not gonna get punished for it, just would have had so much more damage. Parry, no, the up B didn't work. It's fine, everything's fine apparently. I mean, it is in the corner because of it, so it depends on if he lives this situation, in which case it would not be fine. Oh! What a dash attack by Leo, that was so good! Syski in theory could have shielded here, but saw the charge shot and then just goes for the dash attack, assuming he's either going to hold the charge shot or he's going to shoot it, in which case it pings and hits Samus anyway. Insane option for Syski, or sorry, for Leo there. Beautiful reaction. Just understands that Syski's not one to just be like super tiny charge shot, super fast, because like that option barely makes sense when you're at low percent. Uh-oh, and this advantage, look at this, 59% already on to Syski. Back air, a lot of damage. Okay, gets an up air. Oh. And the advantage, the floating nature. Leo knows exactly where to put himself in order to hit these floaty characters, and it is making it really difficult for Syski to get back to the ground. Like, Leo knows exactly when to jump, when not to jump, when to just like stay on the ground. He's so good at this advantage state against the floaty characters. That's a punish though, with the down smash. Not gonna be able to get anything bigger, but still Leo in the corner gets his way out with a dash attack. Aegis is pretty good. That dash attack's really broken. Oh, no air dodge. What a punish by Leo. Honestly, could have gone for like forward jumping down air maybe. Up throw, so scary. Yeah, Syski getting back to the platform, but again, every time you miss in this advantage state, you are giving Leo the opportunity to read your habits, and Leo, again, so good at dealing with people, as we talked about in him versus Light. The player habits are so strong. There's an air dodge, or sorry, there's a charge shot hitting the air dodge. Oh, going high, up tilt, no, goes for the nair. That's a punish. No kill, though. I lied. I didn't know forward throw killed. I mean, he had to DI out for the down throw, so I think it was kill regardless there. Yep, seeing the drift in, so he gets an up B. Syski trying to close out the stock before Leo can get a lead. Oh no, that's the hit. Leo's advantage state has been so good, barely misses the up tilt, though. So Syski only takes 12, that's nothing. You know what would also be nothing? You clicking the subscribe button right now, subscribe to the channel. There's a grab yet again. Syski's grabs have been working, which is the annoying part. If your grabs are like totally not working, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna stop doing it. But they're working enough at influential times that it makes Syski feel like he should go for grabs a lot more, but Leo's been avoiding them so often. Yeah, just slowly ledge trapping. Like, he hasn't got a single combo, I feel like, or more than like a 2-hit combo this entire time, but just like, hey, ledge trapping, hey, simple stuff, hey, dash attack, 10%, 5%, 6%, 10%, over and over, and suddenly that's a 67% lead, you know what I'm saying? He needs nothing crazy, when the craziness is the fact that he just has this amazing of option coverage, and of course that Leo is the one doing it. The pilot is so good, the character is so good. That's going to be a grab on the, you know, the spot dodge. Syski blowing off his fingernails, trying to like dry them off, probably sweaty, probably nervous. He's 1 game away from losing the tournament, and he knows he's also 2 games away from winning the tournament. That hit? What did he do? Oh, he did, okay, he did jump. So that was a read on the jump. I thought that hit his dash, and I was like, that's not okay. That's super messed up, actually. Yeah, Leo has Syski at really high percent. Of course, Samus does do like a bunch of damage, so it's not like unheard of to get around. Oh, he read the drift, dude. The up throw was so good. And again, just like these little slingshots, right? These like full dash slingshots are so good with this little dash. And then he does the turnaround here to just, you notice the drift of Syski, because if he goes for a full drift here, full drift to the right, he does this double jump. If he goes for a full drift to the right, he's going to get a ledge trap. So you see him kind of stop. But then if he goes back to the right, he knows that he can get like drop down forward air. So he goes back to cover this, gets the down air into the up air. That's going to combo. And Leo pops off. Great loser's run, beating Lima, Gluto, Light, someone else, Spargo, and Syski twice to become the Smash Factor X3 champion. Leo's back. Everyone loves when Leo wins, except for Syski in this instance and everyone he beat, but most people love when Leo wins, so congrats to him. It looks like Syski's girlfriend going to comfort him, being like, hey, you did great, because honestly, he did really well. I mean, Leo's so good at this matchup, so taking him, so like beating him in a couple games is also still really impressive, and that is going to be Leo winning Smash Factor X3. I don't know a single fan that would be upset with Leo winning a tournament. I mean, Leo's like the guy to win tournaments. Like, it's the one of the people who just want to win tournaments, right? So Leo absolutely did fantastic. His run was super impressive. A lot of difficult players, a lot of the best players in the world. Syski, again, amazing run. If you want to watch my analysis of him, you can do so in the card up above, rather. And yeah, let me know what else you want me to watch. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below. And I will see you all next time. Peace.